Welcome to IAT channel and please subscribe to get our updates. Hello, let's talk about this consular service thing. You know, the moment we hear UK promises to offer consular service to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, let's look at what it meant. Does such consular assistance mean he has no case to answer? We shall get to know at the end of this. Now let's see a list of consular services UK can offer Nnamdi Kanu while in detention. Like you all know, Nnamdi Kanu is a dual citizen of Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Since that kidnap, some say arrest, with the connival of Kenyan authorities in June, a counsel to IPOB leader has been working towards consular assistance from the United Kingdom to ensure that he is released or gets support as a citizen of UK. However, there is a lot of misconception as to the kind of consular assistance the UK can give Nnamdi Kanu. Consular assistance is help and advice provided by diplomatic agents of a country to citizens of that country who are living or traveling overseas. The diplomats may be honorary consuls or members of the country's diplomatic service. And now here is a material by Politics Nigeria, and on a look at how the official guide for British nationals abroad, which clearly stipulates the kind of assistance that can be rendered to people in situations like that of Nnamdi Kanu. That's the legal support he can get, they can render to him. Number one, provision of replacement travel documents in case he has lost his travel document. Number two, advice and support in the case of an accident, serious illness or death. Number three, advice and support to victims of serious crime overseas and arranging for next of kin to be informed. Number four, visitation contact with incarcerated nationals, maybe in this case. Number five, liaison with local police officials in the case of nationals abducted or missing overseas. And number six, loans to distressed travelers. Number seven, help during crises such as civil unrest and natural disasters. Number eight, facilitating the overseas payment of social welfare benefits. And number nine, registering citizens' births abroad. They are citizens given birth to abroad. Number 10, providing a list of local doctors and lawyers for medical and or legal issues. So he's qualified for a lawyer from them. Number 11, supervising their flag vessels in foreign harbors. Such assistance commonly does not extend to 1. Storing luggages or valuables. 2. Intervening in the commercial disputes on behalf of their nationals. 3. Providing travel agency, banking or postal services. 4. Changing money. 5. Translation and interpreting services. 6. Legal advice or advocacy. 7. Negotiation of special treatment, bail or early release from prison. Number 8. Criminal investigation. Number 9. Employment services. This material was called from skynewsngr.com. Meanwhile, there's a report that British government collaborated with Nnamdi Kanu's kidnappers. This, according to the lawyer barrister Ejiofor. He's a legal counsel to IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, and he has said the British government collaborated with those who kidnapped his client from Kenya to Nigeria. Why will he say so? Let's look at that. Anyway, the lawyer also revealed that neither the British High Commissioner in Nigeria nor anyone representing or acting for them has visited his client, Nnamdi Kanu, at DSS detention. Could it be why he's saying so? Ejiofor said this while pointing out that some mischief makers are spreading falsehood on social media concerning his client, who is in the custody of the Department of State Services, that is DSS. Speaking on the collaboration between the British government and those that kidnapped his client in Kenya, he said, thankfully, that the force of law has been activated through judicial process before the British court to ensure that their statutory obligation over their national is asserted without further ado. He further stated that he sees a handful of compromised social media platforms who are ostensibly feeding fat from the national treasury. And meanwhile, he commended the majority of distinguished media houses which are guided by good conscience in their reportage, and also he advised that people should always visit their social media handles for an accurate account of what is happening and around their client here. That's Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike continue to strengthen and protect him in this trying time, Ejiofor said. Anyway, let's get to the other story. Crisis brewing in Ohanaeze as youth wing elects new leaders. The youth wing of the highest Igbo social cultural organization, with two factions now, Ohanaeze on Thursday in Enugu, elected new executive members in the middle of power tussle by dismissed leaders. Wow. According to reports, the election came barely 7 months after George Obiozor emerged as the president general of the group. There are two factions. There is the other faction led by Engineer Edwin Ibe. So, however, the election, which had delegates from Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo in the southeast, and Delta and Rivers in the south-south, produced Damian Okafor from Ebonyi as national youth leader. Jones Onwasanya is the deputy national youth leader. Ezechukwu Okpara, national secretary. Ato Ugwu, financial secretary, and Chika Adiele, publicity secretary, were among those elected alongside Obiozor. Meanwhile, the immediate past national youth leader of the association, Ato Obiora, faulted the conduction of the election, claiming his tenure has not ended. Was it an overhaul? What really happened? Mr. Obiora, who stormed the election venue with his supporters, argued that he was elected in May 2018 and sworn in for a 4-year tenure in January 2019. He explained that he was shocked that the parent body, there's the Ohanaeze youth and the parent body, went ahead with the election despite a substituting court injunction to stop the exercise, saying that as far as he is concerned, there is no vacancy for the position of the national youth leader. That's what he's trying to say. So he further noted that he is yet to be told reason his tenure was cut short, adding that he believes in the rule of law and at the right time the court will decide one way or the other. And when contacted, the spokesman for the group, Alex Obonia, claimed he was unaware of a court injunction to stop the election. Mr. Obonia added that the youth and women's wing of the organization were appendages of the parent body, which would cease to exist at the expiration of the tenure of the parent body. Okay, they are all working together. So he further revealed that Obiora was elected during Nyamodo's tenure as President General, adding that the constitutional provision made it immaterial whether he served out his tenure or not. Okay, it's anytime the president is elected or his tenure ends, every part of his government ends and new leaders are selected in all parts. So he went on stating that as far as he's concerned, there is no court injunction stopping the election. So with the exit of Nwodo, everything with that tenure goes. The wings of his tenure also ended, everything attached. The wings of Nwodo will not stay with Obiozo. That new, according to Mr. Obonia, he said new, everything new. Viewers, please subscribe to our channel. If you haven't, please share this video widely. Put the share button. Also click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. I am Azuka OJ. Bye for now.